Hi, welcome back to Kickapoo Broadcast Podcast. My name is Isaac Michael, and we're going to be having a discussion about the NBA GOAT debate with Reese Kimmery and Atticus Wyrick. And I will be defending LeBron James, so I will start. LeBron James he was born in Akron, Ohio, and he came from a rough home life. He didn't have any siblings, and he didn't have a dad, and his life was just rough. He ended up becoming a really good basketball player, and he transferred to St. Mary's St. V, where he would win 3 state championships, and he would forego college and enter his name in the NBA draft. He would end up being the number 1 overall pick while being a national phenom, and he would just become super famous. He was taken number 1 overall to the Cleveland Cavs, and he had a great rookie year, averaging 21, 5 rebounds, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. He would win Rookie of the Year. Over the next 3 years before his first playoff performance, he would average 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. He would have 3 All-Star selections along with 2 All-NBA second-team selections and 1 first-team All-NBA team selection. It's now 2006. He is about to make his playoff debut where he will face the Washington Wizards. He would have a great game, having 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. He would average 30 points a game along with 8 rebounds and 8 assists, and he would lead his team to his first career playoff series win. LeBron's next year, they would lose in the second round. Next year, he would make his first finals appearance, and he would face the San Antonio Spurs, averaging 22 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. LeBron took a lineup that was severely worse than the Spurs, who had Bowen, Tim Duncan, Finley, Obertira, and Tony Parker, with 2 Hall of Famers, and Manu Ginobili off the bench and the Hall of Famer. And he had Drew Gooden, Larry Hughes, Zergis, Igunaskis, LeBron James, and Paul Lukovic. Over the next 2 years, he would win 2 of his 4 MVP. Over the next 4 years, he would win 2 of his first 4 MVPs, 3 more all-first defensive teams, and 3 first All-NBA defensive teams. After more disappointment, he would go to Miami, and he would start his second career, where he would make the finals in his second year of Miami, and winning 2 more MVPs, winning Finals MVP, and he would add to his career in more ways. Now, it's 2014, he would go back to Cleveland, where he would average 38, 8 boards and 11 assists, and then in 2016, he would beat the Golden State Warriors in a 3-1 comeback and make him one of the best players of all time. In that span, he made the finals 10 straight years and become one of the best players of all time. He currently is 1st in points, 4th in assists, 8th in steals, 6th in game played, and 2 field goals made. And now he's on the Lakers, where he has 1 more ring and is, in my opinion, the GOAT. Now it is Reese Kimmery's turn to talk about Michael Jordan.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan is my GOAT. Michael Jordan has to be one of the best scorers of all time. As a sophomore in high school, Michael Jordan got cut from his team at Emsley A. Laney High School. From there, Jordan committed to play at North Carolina, where he averaged 17, 5 rebounds. He ended up winning the NCAA championship and was awarded things such as the Naismith Award, Player of the Year twice, All ACC twice, and 3-time All ACC team. In 1984, Michael Jordan was drafted 3rd overall pick to the Chicago Bulls. During his rookie year, he averaged 28, 6.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists with 2.4 steals. During that season, Jordan had been selected to be an All-Star. This year was not a very good year for his team. They went 38-44, caused them the 7th seed into the playoffs. They played the Milwaukee Bucks the first round. Jordan averaged 29.3 points, 9.7 assists, 5.3 rebounds, and 3 steals a game. That wasn't enough to beat the number 2 seed, though. Jordan worked all summer getting better to improve so he could do better than his rookie year. His second year, the Bulls started off strong. They won their first 3 games, with Jordan playing a little worse than he did his rookie year, averaging 25, 5, and 4 assists with 2 steals. Michael Jordan broke his foot in the 3rd game. Tragic injury for Jordan to go through in his 2nd season in the league. He had to be out for 5 months and recover before he could play his first game back. For the games when he got back, Jordan averaged 22, 3, and 3 assists, which isn't very good for him, but it's hard to come back from an injury like that. The Bulls barely made the playoffs, and just like his rookie year, they lost in the first round to the Boston Celtics, who ended up winning the finals with players such as Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and Bill Walton. The next year, Jordan was out for revenge after breaking his foot. He played all 82 games, where he averaged 37, 5, and 5. Unfortunately, ended up as runner-up in the MVP race, losing to Larry Bird. First round, Michael got swept again by Boston. Over the next 3 years, Jordan had great seasons, averaging 35, ended up with a regular season award of being MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. In 1988-89, he averaged 32.5 points a game. Skipping to the 1990-91 season, Jordan won regular season MVP, NBA First Team, and NBA First All-Defense Team. He averaged 31.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 5.5 assists a game, playing all 82 games this year. This was the first year Michael Jordan and the Bulls won the NBA Finals. Michael had a great playoff run, averaging 31, 6, and 8. Jordan won NBA Finals MVP that year. Jordan wasn't satisfied. The very next year in the regular season, he averaged 30, 6, and 6, winning regular season MVP from back-to-back seasons, making another deep NBA playoff run, winning the finals once again. Averaging 35, 6, and 6, he won the Finals MVP for a second time. In the 1992-93 season, he averaged 33, 7, and 6, coming in 3rd for MVP race. This didn't stop Jordan from making it to the finals and winning them for a three-peat. Of course, Jordan won Finals MVP for the 3rd time, averaging 35, 7, and 6. After the series, Michael Jordan left basketball and went to play in the Major League Baseball for 1 year. Michael Jordan only played 17 games in the year he came back. But after that first year of coming back, Jordan and the Bulls won another 3 NBA Finals in a row. Michael Jordan won 2 regular season MVPs and 3 NBA Finals MVPs in those 3 years. After winning his last NBA Finals, Michael Jordan retired for 3 years. Michael had to be missing the game because he came back out of retirement and played 2 more years with the Washington Wizards. As a 38 and 39-year-old man in the NBA, he was still giving out buckets to anyone in the league, averaging 20-plus in both seasons. Overall, Michael Jordan's career, he averaged 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists a game. He has never lost the NBA Finals, going 6 for 6 in a 15-year career. He also averages more points in a career than anyone else, even in question for being the GOAT. Now I'm going to pass it to Atticus.
When it comes to the GOAT debate, I think the greatest player of all time is Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry had grown up around the NBA due to the fact that his father, Del Curry, was in the NBA, and his brother, Seth Curry, would both spend time after the games and before games shooting around with their dad, just practicing the game. And due to this, he gained lots of love for the sport. In high school, Steph Curry was not really looked at as a promising prospect mainly because of his size. He was very undersized compared to the other guards that he would be playing against in college. But the thing that he did do and did have was the 3-ball. He was a great 3-point shooter in high school, which led to him getting looked at by some coaches. But again, he was coming out of high school at 6 foot 173, so he wasn't very big compared to the other guards he would be playing against in college. But one college had hope in him, Davidson University. So Steph Curry was able to continue his career by playing with Davidson. He had a good freshman year, still doing his thing and just making threes, proving everybody wrong, showing that just because he's smaller doesn't mean that he can't fry anyone in college. But the way everyone found out about who Steph Curry was what he did in March Madness. He had taken a low-seeded Davidson team to beat top teams like Gonzaga, Georgetown, and Wisconsin. Then he took them all the way to the Elite Eight, where they met up against one-seeded Kansas. And even though Kansas was heavily favored to beat them this game, Davidson did not make it very easy. It was a close game the whole time until the end, where the score was 57-59. Kansas up by 2. And sadly, Steph Curry took the last second shot from half court, and it went in and out, which ended his freshman year. But he continued to have a good college career, still playing well in his next 2 seasons, and then he decided after his junior year of college to declare for the NBA draft. Once he declared for the NBA draft, he was drafted number 7 overall by the Golden State Warriors. While with the Golden State Warriors, he had a very successful career. He would go to win 4 rings with better efficiency than players like LeBron James. It only took him 6 finals to win 4 rings, when it took LeBron 10 appearances to get 4 rings. And while LeBron might be the leading scorer in history, Steph Curry leads the league all time for most three-pointers made. And like other players such as Michael Jordan, who had a 32.7% from 3, Stephen Curry had a 42.8% from 3. So basically, half the time Steph Curry shot a three-pointer, it was going in. Some other notable accomplishments that Stephen Curry had was he had 2 MVPs, 1 Finals MVP, and 9 All-Star appearances, and 1 All-Star MVP. And these are just some of the reasons why I think Stephen Curry is the greatest player in NBA history.
So we'll see you guys on another episode.
Steph Curry, greatest of all time.
All right.